Hey guys, so in this video, we can discuss Leetcode 670, where we're gonna be given an integer number, and we can swap like two integers at most one time to get the maximum valued number, and we need to return the maximum valued number. So for example, if the input is 2736, we can just swap 2 and 7, and we can get 7236, which is the maximum number we can get after one swap. So the tricky part for this problem is to find the two digits we can swap. So let's take a look at example 3, like line 3 here. So the input number is 8744563363. So let's look through the digits one by one. So for number 8, so if we want to swap number 8 and get a larger value, so we must swap it with a digit that is larger than 8 at a later position. However, all the other digits after 8 is smaller than 8, so we cannot swap it to get a larger number. So same for digit 7. So if we want to swap this position to get a larger valued number, we need to swap it with a number that after 7, which is smaller than 7. However, all the number after 7 is smaller than 7. So we cannot swap it to get a larger number. And then we are at a position here which has a value 4. So if we want to swap it to get a larger number, then we need to swap it with a digit after this, which has a value larger than 4. And we have 3 values larger than 4, 5, 6, and this 6. So which one we need to swap to get the largest number? So we can swap it with 6 and this position. So at this position, so then the new number we can get is 876,436,343, which is the largest we can get after one swap. So basically, we need to swap this number with like the largest number after it, which is 6. And also there are two 6 here. So we need to swap the 6 at the later position. So at the second 6, which I mean. So if there are 6 after this 6, then we need to swap the 6 after, like the last 6. So basically, we need to swap the last position of the largest number with the current number so that we can get the largest number after one swap. Okay, so let's code it up. So in order to find the numbers to swap, we need to know that for every digit in the for every number in the for every digit in the input number, we need to find the digit's last position. So for example, the 8 last position is 0. 7 last position is 1 because there's only one 7 here. For this 4, we can save it at a record 3 because we just need to record the last position of the 4. And the same for 6. For 6, we just record this position instead of the previous one because the last position is the one we need to swap with. Okay, so first we need to find the last position. I have a just dictionary for that. We can look through the numbers, digits in the number for I, and let's say digit in so last position of the digit, just convert it into integer, would be I. So in this way, after looping through the input number, we can get the last position of the value of the digit. Because if the same digit appears at a later position, it will override it here. It will overwrite the previous position. Now we need to find the number we need to swap it. First number we need to swap. So we loop through it again. And then for every digit, we need to see if there's a number larger than this current digit. So digit would equal. Let me just convert it into integer first. So we need to just start from the largest digit, which is 9. So for j in range 9 to yeah. So that's loops from the largest digit, and if sorry, if last position of this j is larger than I, or if last position of this value is larger than I, then we need to know like this is the j and I we need to swap with. So okay, so to swap, let me just uh, convert it into a list. So equals to list of take it string and number so that we can convert it into a list. So this is a position we need to this I and j is the position we need to swap. So basically, command C number list. If last position of j, let me rename it a better value. So let me rename the variable as digit. Let's say largest. Largest the position, then j would be the largest position, last position of the largest digit. And we need to swap the j and I. So number list numbers j and the number list I equal to I j. So for index and the digit, yep. So number j and I would equal to I and j. Yeah. All right, and then we can just return it. And convert it into join numbers. Otherwise, I know the current number is already largest, right? So we just return the current number. Okay, let's see how. Oh, sorry, forgot to enumerate. Okay, so see now. So something wrong here. So the output. Oh, okay. Number list. If last position, largest digit in range. Oh, sorry. Bad. I see. Because it doesn't exist in the last position. So let's make it a default dig. Should be fine. Yeah, looks good. So yeah, so for time and space complexity, space would be if the length of the input number, like the number of digits, is n, so the space and time will both be order of n linear because it's just one loop, and then we just convert it into a list. All right, so this is the end of the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.